Hello friends, welcome to my kitchen. Start by cracking 2 eggs into a bowl. Add 6 tablespoons of flour. Friends, it warms my heart to see where you're from. Share your country and city, and if you're in the US, let me know your state. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Whisk everything together until the batter turns smooth and silky. It's such a simple start. Just eggs and flour. But somehow it already feels like the beginning of something cozy. Now take 4 or 5 large potatoes and chop them into chunks. There's something timeless about peeling and cutting potatoes. It slows life down for a moment. I still remember sitting at the kitchen table with my family, each of us working away, laughing about something small, the smell of dinner already in the air. Potatoes have that way of bringing people together, don't they? Place them in a pot. Cover with water. And let them simmer gently until soft all the way through. While they're cooking, finely grate cheese, about 3 ounces or 90 grams of a soft, melting kind. The scent alone feels like home. I used to love watching my grandmother grate cheese by hand. She always said that freshly grated cheese makes everything taste a little more loved. This one will melt into the potatoes later, giving them a creamy, velvety richness. Once the potatoes are tender, drain them and scoop them into a bowl. If you have any questions about the recipes, leave them in the comments and I'll respond as soon as I notice them. Add half a stick or 60 grams of butter and start mashing. The warmth of the butter melting into the potatoes feels like a small moment of magic. I always think back to family dinners, everyone taking turns with the masher, the sound of laughter mixing with clinking plates. When the mash is smooth and fluffy, pour in the egg mixture. It brings everything together, rich, creamy, and ready to become the heart of a truly comforting dish. If you liked the video, feel free to give it a like. Your support is always welcome. Let's add a little freshness now with some parsley. Finely chop a small bunch. Those bright green leaves always remind me of my grandmother's garden, where she'd send me out with scissors to bring a bit of sunshine to the table. Sprinkle it into the bowl and mix everything together until it's soft, creamy, and speckled with green. Friends, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more recipes like this one.
All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should.
Now comes the fun part. Shaping. Drizzle a touch of olive oil over a sheet of baking paper. Then scoop about 1/4 of the mashed potato mixture onto it and gently spread it into a neat square, just like in the video. Take your time here. This step feels almost meditative.
I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time.
When you spread it evenly, it rolls beautifully later and bakes more evenly too.
But don't give up. Just hold on tight.
Once it's smooth, sprinkle a bit of the grated cheese on top. It'll melt inside as it bakes, giving you that wonderful surprise of gooey, creamy cheese right in the center.
I know you tried so hard.
Next, heat a little olive oil in a frying
I
pan.
know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up.
Finely chop one onion, not too fast, just steady and even. Onions have this lovely way of grounding a dish, turning simple ingredients into something that feels like home. As they cook, they soften and turn golden, releasing that sweet aroma that always makes me think of evenings when my mother would hum while stirring a pot of something delicious.
Your words like little knives. Part of me thought you would have fought it. Can't say that I was surprised. Oh, oh, oh,
Add the chopped onion to the pan.
oh, oh.
Stir now and then until it's soft and golden brown.
Done with you. Yeah, I'm so done with you.
While the onions are cooking, grate 1 clove of garlic on a mini grater. Garlic has that bold, familiar warmth. It fills the room with comfort before you even take the first bite.
So done with you.
Add the garlic to the onions, stir everything together, and let those wonderful aromas blend.
Good.
That's when you know something good is on its way.
A warning shot for the other boys. Give my thanks only.
Now it's time to add half a pound, or about 220 grams of ground beef. Drop it right into the pan with the onions and garlic and give it a good stir. Let it brown slowly. There's no rush here. You'll see how the beef releases its juices and starts to pick up that golden color and all the flavor from the onions and garlic.
Done with you. Yeah,
After about 5 to 7 minutes, once the beef is browned and fragrant, season it with half a teaspoon of salt,
and I thought
half a teaspoon of black pepper,
but you go back to the
half a teaspoon of paprika,
yeah, I'm so
and 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Give it one last stir, then take it off the heat and let it rest for a moment.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. I'm so done with you. Yeah, I'm so done with you.
Now, spoon the beef mixture over the potato layer you spread out earlier. Smooth it gently with the back of a spoon so it's even. This part always takes me back to quiet afternoons in my grandmother's kitchen, where she'd layer fillings so carefully, humming softly while the light came through the window. There's something special about dishes built layer by layer, simple, patient, full of love. Next, fold the potato mixture over the filling to make neat rectangular envelopes, just like in the video. It's such a satisfying step, shaping them by hand, tucking everything in. It almost feels like wrapping up little parcels of comfort.
I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up, just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer?
Heat a bit of olive oil in a pan, just enough to coat the bottom.
Don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
Place the envelopes in gently and fry them over medium heat until they turn beautifully golden on both sides. While they're browning, let's make a quick tangy sauce to go with them. In a small bowl, add 1 can of Greek yogurt. Stir in 1 teaspoon of tomato paste and 1 teaspoon of mustard. Grate 1 clove of garlic on a mini grater. That hint of garlic warmth will tie everything together.
I'm so done with you. Yeah, I'm so done.
Add it to the bowl. Then season with half a teaspoon of salt,
And I thought
half a teaspoon of black pepper,
but you go back to the same.
and half a teaspoon of paprika.
Yeah, I'm so
Finally, grate 1 marinated pickle.
I hope that it made you feel good.
Add it in for a little sparkle of acidity. Mix everything until smooth and creamy. It's a simple sauce. It has that perfect balance, cool, tangy, and rich.
Now I know I made the right choice. Oh, 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 oh.
When the potato envelopes turn beautifully golden and crisp, lift them gently from the pan and let them rest for a moment. That little pause helps the crust stay perfectly crunchy.
With you. And I thought you'd change, but you go back to the same old ways. Yeah, I'm so done with you. Oh, I'm done.
Serve them while they're still warm, with a generous spoonful of the creamy sauce alongside. Just look at that golden shell, crisp on the outside, soft and tender within. When you cut into one, the cheese melts out ever so slightly, mingling with the rich, savory beef. It's the kind of food that feels like a warm embrace after a long day, simple, nourishing, and full of heart. I love how these little parcels bring everyone to the table without a word. Just the smell alone does the talking. I hope it brings the same warmth to your kitchen as it's brought to mine for years. Thank you for cooking with me today. But don't go just yet. There's another cozy and tasty recipe I'd love to share with you. Start by filling a saucepan with about 1.5 liters of water. Gently place in 2 chicken breasts. Then add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and a single bay leaf for that subtle aroma. When you see the first bubbles rise, lower the heat. Cover it again and let the chicken cook gently for 15 to 20 minutes. Finely chop 1 onion, not too small, just enough so it melts into the sauce later. Onions are the start of so many comforting dishes. They have this lovely way of bringing everything together, and they're full of antioxidants that are good for our hearts.
The other boys, give my thanks only like an ex could. Now I know I made the right choice. Oh, 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 oh.
Melt half a stick, or about 60 grams, of butter in a saucepan. And once it's bubbling, add the onion. Let it cook slowly until it turns soft and translucent.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve.
Next, finely chop 2 cloves of garlic. As you chop, that wonderful aroma fills the air, rich, familiar, and warm. Garlic doesn't just bring flavor, it's full of natural goodness that helps support the immune system, something our grandmothers always believed in.
I know you've done your part, it's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up, just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside.
Add it to the saucepan and stir everything together.
That you thought you should didn't seem to do you any good.
Now finely chop 1 carrot. The bright orange color always brings a cheerful touch to the board. It's like adding a bit of sunshine to your dish. Carrots are full of beta-carotene, which helps with healthy eyes and skin. and they add a gentle sweetness that balances the creamy sauce.
But don't give up, just hold on tight, it'll be alright. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
Add the carrot to the pan, stir it well.
It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
And then finally chop 1 or 2 sticks of celery. Celery brings a light, fragrant note that keeps the sauce from feeling too heavy. It's full of vitamins and adds that beautiful freshness that makes homemade food taste alive.
You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight, it'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good.
Add the celery in and saute everything for about 5 to 7 minutes until the vegetables soften and the smell becomes irresistible.
It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you
Now sprinkle in 4 tablespoons of flour. Stir constantly so it mixes smoothly with the butter and vegetables. This will thicken our sauce later. Take your time here. It's a peaceful step, watching everything come together into a golden, fragrant base.
I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair.
When the chicken is ready, take it out of the saucepan.
How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
Pour the broth into a glass measuring cup. Slowly pour the warm broth into the vegetable mixture, stirring all the while. The sauce will start to thicken into a creamy, velvety consistency.
Part of me thought you would have fought it. Can't say that I was surprised. Oh, 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 oh. I'm so done.
Then add 7 fluid ounces, or about 200 milliliters of heavy cream.
so done with you.
Stir well and let it cook for another 8 to 10 minutes on low heat.
But you go back to the same old ways.
The smell by now, buttery, herby, and comforting, could make anyone feel at home.
I hope that it made you feel good. A warning shot.
While the sauce gently cooks, pour another liter or so of water into a separate saucepan.
Give my thanks, only like an ex could.
Add 1 teaspoon of salt.
Now I know
Cover the lid and bring it to a boil. Once it's bubbling, add 8 ounces, or about 250 grams of pasta shells. Stir them in. Cover the pot and cook according to the package directions until they're al dente. Now, dice the cooked chicken into small pieces. It's soft and tender, just the way it should be for a comforting casserole. As I cut it, I always think of those Sunday dinners when my mom would shred warm chicken by hand, and the kitchen smelled so cozy, you couldn't help but smile. Simple food like this has a way of bringing back the nicest memories, doesn't it?
so done with you. Yeah, I'm so done with you. And I thought you'd changed, but you go back to the same old ways. Yeah, I'm so done with you. Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life?
Transfer it into a large mixing bowl.
Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
When the pasta is done, drain it and add it to the same bowl with the chicken.
All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good.
Then pour the creamy sauce right over the top.
I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life?
Stir everything gently until the chicken and pasta are completely coated. I always love this moment. It's when all the parts of the dish come together, each one lending its flavor to the next.
I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair.
Lightly grease 3 small baking dishes with olive oil.
How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on surprise.
Spoon the creamy chicken and pasta mixture evenly into each one. It's such a satisfying step, smoothing out the top and knowing you're just minutes away from something wonderful.
I'm so done with you. Yeah, I'm so done with you. And I thought you'd changed, but you go back to the same old ways. Yeah, I'm so done with you. I hope that it made you feel good. A warning shot for the other boys. Give my thanks only like an ex could. Now I know I made the right choice. Oh, 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 oh. I'm so done with you. Yeah, I'm
Now, take 7 ounces, or about 200 grams of cheddar cheese and grate it.
and I thought
I always smile at this step. The smell of fresh cheddar takes me right back to my grandmother's kitchen, where she'd grate cheese by hand, humming quietly as she cooked. Cheddar is rich in calcium and protein, and when it melts, it gives us that perfect golden crust.
yeah, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done.
Sprinkle it generously over each casserole.
I'm so done with you. Yeah, I'm so done with you. And I thought you'd changed, but you go back to the same old ways. Yeah, I'm so done.
Place the dishes into a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 180 degrees Celsius. Bake for 25 to 30 minutes until the cheese melts and turns golden brown, with little crispy edges.
Words like little
When they're done, take the casseroles out of the oven and let them sit for a few minutes.
part of me thought you would have fought it.
The creamy chicken, the soft pasta, and that bubbly golden cheddar on top come together like a cozy hug in every bite. It's nourishing and full of homely flavor, the kind of meal that warms you from the inside out. A comforting chicken and pasta casserole made with simple, honest ingredients and a touch of love, just like the ones that used to bring everyone running to the dinner table. I hope it brings the same warmth and joy to your home as it's brought to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today. Until next time, happy cooking!